Welcome to America. I'm a slasher movie reviewer, and this is my review of the final installment into the Avengers franchise, and it is Captain America. I'm gonna say I was looking forward to Captain America, like I look forward to every Marvel film coming out. I was very excited to see this film, and it was good. It's by far no means up to any of the standards of previous Marvel films, while at times it felt like it could have possibly have been if they had worked on it a little bit more. But it's not up to films such as, in my opinion, the Spider-Mans, the Iron Man, and Thor. I really enjoyed those three films. But Captain America, we follow Steve Rogers, and one thing I really love is this is a period piece. So we're back into like the World Wars, fighting off the Nazis and stuff like that. And we have forgot his name, but he's got a red face. He's our villain, and that's one of the few problems I had with this film. I feel like the villain was sort of underdeveloped. I did like the fact that it was sort of going old school, like, I don't know, sort of like your cartoon, sort of. They just want to destroy the world. They don't care about anything. They just want to destroy the world. He just wants to destroy the world and stuff like that. And, yeah, I enjoyed that, but I didn't find him all that menacing. Compared to other villains out there, he just wasn't quite as menacing as previous villains. But he was still pretty good, and I thought Hugo Weaving was perfectly casted as it. He is the villain in this. But talking about casting, our Captain America, Steve Rogers, is played by Chris Evans, who is extremely buff in this film. He's, which I have to say, seeing him non-buff, so small and stuff like that, was amazing. They really took the time, and I've heard that they took his face and put it on someone else's body. It looks like Chris. It doesn't look. It looks like Chris. It doesn't look fake or anything. They did a phenomenal job on that, and I thought the film looks great. It looks wonderful. It's directed beautifully. There's plenty of action in this film to get you excited. It's just, in a sense, this kind of feels like been there, done that territory. I still had a fun time. I would still buy it to go in with the rest of my Marvel films. I do enjoy this film. I definitely think it's better than some Marvel films, but it's not the best Marvel film. I also enjoyed the old-fashioned vibe that the film gave. I love the period piece. I love the romance. I really dug the ending, and I kind of hated the ending in a sense, because I don't want to ruin it, but I did like it and hate it in some aspects. It was cool, but then again, I'm going to miss certain things. Yeah, this film sets up the Avengers beautifully. There's so many things, and one of my favorite characters was Stanley Tucci's character. He gives this fantastic, funny line. Tommy Lee Jones in it, and he's great. He's perfectly casted as the head general or whatever. Who else is in this? Dominic Cooper. Yeah, he plays the younger Tony Stark. I think it's Howard Stark. Yeah, I should have done research before. He's also great in this film. He's in this film quite a lot, actually. He's an actual character. He's not a cameo if you haven't seen it. I enjoyed that all too. I thought that was all great, seeing a younger Tony Stark. So yeah, Captain America. It's a good old time. You'll have a fun time. It's beautifully directed. But if there's one thing I must recommend, don't see this film in 3D. It's post-converted 3D. It's useless. It's not headache. You're not going to get a headache from it. but it's not dim or anything like that. It's just maybe emphasized here, but it's basically useless. There's no point seeing 3D, so save your money there. So I'm gonna give Captain America a 3.5 out of 5. Not the greatest, but not the best. So just a good standard Marvel flick, and you should check it out. I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you've just been slashed.